Some more? Yeah?
Yes, a few more. A few
Yeah,
more.
tell me.
There's some recent encouraging veg news, Master.
Yeah. Even. Tell me.
We would like to share with you and audience. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me. Tell me.
Yes. The governments have been encouraging the veg lifestyle, and there have been more animal protection measures.
Yes.
For example, Christine Lagarde of France, who became the new head of the IMF, International Monetary Fund, is a vegetarian and never drinks alcohol.
I heard that. Yes. Good lady. Good lady. She even practiced yoga, meditation also. Not just vegetarian. She's a spiritual practitioner as well. Good girl. I mean, good lady, sorry. All right, yes. But she still look young, and very, very healthy, yeah? Like a girl, so I can say good girl, no? I don't think she'll be offended, no. Okay, continue, what else?
Mexico, they announced the opening of 20 new plant-based cafeterias throughout its 16 municipalities to promote health.
Wow, bravo.
And then Formosa, Taiwan's Taichung City Council members called for an initiative to encourage more plant-based fare to help ease global warming.
Wow.
And then a South Korean traditional dog meat festival was canceled in response to loud calls against it in June.
Wow.
And 2 venues aren't willing to rent them a place for the event. And also South Korea said it would impose tougher penalties, including jail terms and fines for cruelty to animals.
Wow, bravo. Oh, that make my day. Thank you. All this make my day.
More news about South Korea. The Seoul government called on Fendi, an Italian fashion house, to remove all its fur items from its upcoming show due to concerns expressed by animal rights groups.
Wow, thanks. Thank you.
India's Karnataka State Organic Farming Mission helped 200,000 farmers to get government funds to become organic farmers to get them started.
Wow.
And also in North India, the Punjab government has urged government schools to ban the wearing of leather shoes to reduce animal cruelty and environmental damage.
Bravo. Thanks. Many thanks.
And Master, Chile banned shark finning beginning of July.
Yes.
And 11 Latin American countries ratified an agreement that calls for a complete ban on commercial whaling. That's Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Panama, Peru, Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and Uruguay.
Oh, bless all these countries. Bless be all this country and their people.
Also, South America, Honduran President Porfirio Lobo Sosa announced a permanent shark sanctuary in Honduran waters.
Wow, thank him also. Bless him.
Venezuelan courts announced a new wildlife protection measure that include a widespread ban on hunting in protected areas.
Wow, wow, wow. Bravo.
And in Asia, China is building the world's first giant panda hospital, and 26 animal welfare organizations in China send a petition calling for the Australian government to stop exporting dogs to Macau for racing.
Wow, wow. Thank you, all that. Thank you, all that. Bless him.
And just one more news, Master. We also saw news about Egypt's growing veg community.
Oh, really? Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
We love you, Master.
Okay, you can say you love me again. I don't mind. Thank you. I love you guys too. Okay. What now? Eddie? Okay. Hi, Eddie. What is it that you want to know?
Master, within the extended period heaven and you have mercifully granted to us, what advice you have for us besides the group meditation for vegan world peace? What else could we do to help to reach the goal of a vegan world at this time? Thank you, Master.
Eddie, did I say I grant anything? Oh, I always say everybody must meditate. Yeah?
Yes,
the whole
Master.
world should chip in, support, and unify the energy so that, the whole world should change. Yeah? And meditate and help in the positive energy so that we can obtain the positive results. It is the effect of good meditation, vegan, and virtuous actions from all. that involved up to now, yeah? As well
Yes,
as
Master.
heaven's grace, of course. We always have to pray for heaven's grace to help, to bless, to forgive the human, erring human, so that we can have more time, more chance to change, okay? Now, the more merit we earn, the better chance of world survival. The more meditation, the more grace from heaven.
Yes, Master.
The more people vegan, the more life. Just do that also yourself and pray and be grateful as always for whatever grace from heaven and any positive changes from human's heart. I'm always with you and doing it with you in all this. That's all I can say, okay? Because I'm praying, praying to heaven. And do my best. Meditate all the hours, yes?
Yes, Master.
Yes. Close myself like a prisoner in a small cell. Yeah. I am just like a prisoner in a cell. Of course. If there's no dogs and no other work, I wouldn't come out of my room. Yeah, the cell. My room is small. I told you, I think it's not... How big is that? There's maybe 1 meter 30, not even 1 meter and a half. And then 2. 1.3 and by 2. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just a willing prisoner instead of being confined there. I'm a volunteer prisoner. Sometimes it's not always comfortable. I have to really forget everything in order to be in there and stay there and concentrate all hours long. Sometimes I just don't have time to eat and drink and just forsake it all. Yeah, right. That's all I do.
Thank you,
But I
Master.
don't say I grant anything, okay? Yes. All right, love. Anything else?
Please take care of yourself, Master.
Oh, yeah, I do. I do. I do whenever I can.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, the paradox is that I have to meditate a lot, and then I have to eat a lot as well. How? How can you combine that? I mean, when you meditate a lot, you don't want to eat a lot, yeah? You don't
Yes,
even have
Master.
enough time to feel the appetite. You see what I mean? Yeah. The more you eat, the more your appetite. But if you meditate a lot, you don't eat. And then you have less appetite. Even if I eat anything, it doesn't taste at all. Okay, yeah. These are paradoxical things. And I have to meditate, concentrate, and retreat and all that, and have to take care of the worldly business at the same times. Even doing secretary job. Every time conference is like a book for me. I have to know your question and jot down all the details before I forget, you know. It's not like you ask and answer right away. Sometimes I have to do research, okay?
Yes, Master.
Or if something missing or lacking, I have to look into it.
Yes, Master, we understand.
It is fun between us, but the serious topic we discuss takes serious research and concentration and cooperation, yeah, with many people.
Yes, Master.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your sacrifice and love, Master.
Oh, it's okay. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything bad about my situation. It's just I feel bad that I cannot work smoothly and fast enough because of situation. That's all. It's not that I complain or anything. No, I'm really grateful that I still have a place and have a roof and 4 walls around. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, but I don't have everything with me. I have to sacrifice things.
Yes, Master.
Okay. Any more question?
Yes, hi, Master. In the last conference, Master mentioned that Master always is doing her best, doing what she can to help the world, but that sometimes if Master tries to fix one thing, some situation elsewhere might even get worse. Would Master please explain more about this?
Yes, I just want to ask you one more thing. Why you're so skinny? Why you don't eat bread anymore? You mean you try to eat less or because you're allergic to bread?
Yeah, it's embarrassing, but my face was breaking out.
So you can't eat bread? You allergic to gluten or something?
No, I think just the flour. I've been trying to eat more after you said something last conference to
The flour?
to gain weight, but
No, you don't have to gain weight. I'm just worried if you're healthy or not.
I feel okay.
Yeah?
Thank you for your concern.
Okay, then eat more rice instead of bread.
Okay.
You don't really like rice?
No, I like rice.
Okay,
I like rice.
then eat them. Forget the bread.
Okay. I'll eat more rice.
Yeah, now and again you can eat bread if you cannot bear it, okay? But less than.
I eat some, but
Less, okay. Maybe
thank
the
you for your
gluten.
concern.
It's not the gluten that you allergic, or it's just the whole flour, gluten and all.
I'm not sure. It's just when I stopped eating it, then my face got better.
How about you eat gluten-free bread? See how it goes. They sell it.
Okay.
Okay. If it break out
Okay.
again, then you know always forget it altogether. But if it doesn't, then you can enjoy it. Okay, huh?
Okay. Thanks so much, Master.
Yeah. Okay. I answer your question now.
Okay.
I don't remember saying what you asked. I don't remember saying that somewhere else will get worse. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding, but I just remember that if I say I try to fix something for the world by meditating, retreating somewhere, but I cannot always be doing it in peace or be left alone because worst event or situation would come to me. Yeah. Unasked or unexpected, not even warning, yeah? Like disrupting my work, my peace, my meditation, and make it harder to rebuild things, to continue again. Every little things take a lot of time, apart from having to go by and reorganizing things. And you see what I mean? I think that's what I mean by what happens, the worst thing that happened, because I couldn't carry on my work, yeah? Not just material comfort that I have to leave behind or sacrifice. There are many other things, yes? Losing time, losing meditation points, yeah, etc., yeah? That means slower peace for the world.
Yes, I understand, Master.
Yeah, it's not about me. I don't need anything. If I die right now, I go straight to the highest heaven. I don't need anything, truly like that. Okay.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master mentioned that some masters have more or less EQ or enemy quality disciples. How many percentage EQ and FQ or friendly quality disciples does Master have?
Can you guess? Or not? Huh? Can you guess how many EQ, for example? How many FQ started with FQ? How many? How many percent? No. You don't know, huh? You work
I wish it was 100%.
70% EQ, 30% FQ.
Wow.
It's too much. Not even half FQ. Not even half percentage is FQ. But, it's not just how many EQ, it's what kind of EQ they are even. The worst kind. Never mind. I just love them all, and I am willing to help whomever put their trust in me and whomever can come, or can contact or allow to. Anyway, it is my fault. It's my vow, to save the world long before I took over this business, long before I even know Kuan Yin method, long before I went to Himalaya. When I was even working at a refugee camp for the Vietnamese refugee. That's when. Already, that was 1970 something at that time.
Wow.
Yeah. In my case, it's more hard work and more painful than normally would be. Okay? That's all.
Yes, Master. Thank you so much for your mercy.
You're welcome.
Master, how can EQ disciples avoid hindering Master's work and stop following their bad karma?
I'm sure they try their best, or they think they try their best, yes. I don't mean you, okay? But they cannot seem to always do the proper way, especially when it comes to the very important things, not small thing, yeah? Small thing, okay, just when it's important and big, then they do some wrong, yeah. But what am I to do? is the price to pay for having disciples as such. It's my fault, through and through,
No.
because I openly teach the secret. Okay? In the old time, Master don't teach openly like this. Okay? Even then, they got killed and crucified and assassinated and free alive. I'm lucky and still alive and
Yes, Master.
okay, you know. But at least they will be saved if they follow the teaching and the virtuous path. Nah? And if one person like me suffer, however much, so that many others become happy and liberated, which they surely are if they follow the teaching, you know well, then it will be worth all the pain. It's a good deal, don't you think?
Yes, Master.
Okay, the principle is plain simple, I think. You know, just think in the shoes of that other person, of the masters, and refrain from what action that can hurt yourself if you are that person.
Yes, Master.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, we are forever grateful to you and heaven for all the protection and blessings you've graced us with throughout the years working here. In return, we know you've traded your safety and well-being for keeping us safe and healthy, and that may very well be one of the main reasons adding to your precarious living conditions. As disciples, is there anything we can do or pray to help Master have a better working and living condition?
You cannot do much. If you don't trouble me, I'm already very grateful. If the disciples don't give me more trouble, then I'm already grateful. And if they cooperate and do what I asked or instructed or begged, I will be even more grateful. Yeah? Otherwise, it's not much a disciple can do. Okay? Just work, you know. All I want is they meditation well and they save themselves at least. And whatever they can do, that's extra. Okay? For the world. Not for me. I don't really need anything. Even if I'm in any condition, I survive. I'm a survivor by birth. I'm born in the war and go to the Himalaya voluntarily. There's no other condition that's worse than in the war, yes, and worse than Himalaya with just 2 pair of pyjama, like, you know, it's like tunic and trousers and with the thin cotton. Yeah, Indian thin cotton, the cheapest I can find. 2 pair like that, and a pullover and a sleeping bag. And a dish to cook chapati and a cup to drink. No condition worse than that. No houses, no tent. And there's 1 pair of shoes wet and cold all day long. How can it be worse than that? Yeah? I survive anywhere. So there's nothing you need to do for me physically. Yes? And mentally, well, I can take care of myself. Just work with all your heart, whenever and wherever you can, to save the world from turmoil. Save your souls by meditation. Then whatever happens to me, I will accept willingly. The reason I still keep myself safe and alive is to help the world, just for that. Just like you, to continue to work for salvation of the souls, for the world, for the people, and for the animals, all of whom I so much love. There's no better job for me than to help other beings in need and to elevate them to better spiritual status.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for your love, Master. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Master, at the beginning
Yeah.
of the lecture, I asked you about the countries that have prolonged war.
Ah,
And could you please share with us where and what countries?
okay. I thought you might have forgotten.
No, Master, I didn't.
Okay. You know, there are many, yes? And the leaders who sit on there will either cause trouble or something will happen that make them to cause trouble or suffering. Or some other will cause suffering for them, and then they have to return the vengeance. Okay? It depends on how powerful the portals and the roads, and depends on how powerful the leaders also who sits there. And then the effect and the outcome will be different. Yes? All right. Either war or just conflicts or just civil war, or disasters of grand scale or smaller scale. Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Thank you, Master.
Here, if leaders of any status happen to have their palace or headquarters on the LP or LR, lower row or lower portals, or even sub lower rows, then they would have aggressions, warlike aggression. Yes. But if the leaders or powerful persons sit in the hell portal or sub-hell portals or hell road, then they will have aggression, warlike aggression, and even more. They have more negative traces, and like greed and possessive and bullying actions. Okay?
Yes, Master.
In China and Vietnam before, whenever they have new kings or new government, they often change the capital even. Maybe they have some good spiritual master who have told them. But nowadays they don't change, Not so much. Okay, I'm telling you now.
Thank you, Master.
Yes. But you see, even if a person or the leader who stay in the old palace of their so-called enemies or inherited, maybe because that bad karma that attached them there, okay, or lead them to there, or draw them there, or drag them there. So it's better we always change, yes, change. If it's not lucky, if a person has lost in your war and you won the war and you kill all of them and you kill their assistants or their advisors or their families, then it should be the bad luck palace,
Yes,
right?
Master.
Yeah, you should not even stay there,
That's
I
true.
would think. Yeah. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I'm surprised that people even take the enemy's place. How can you live in there? You would remember all these things. Huh?
That's
And
true.
the energy would cling to you. If it's a good luck area, he would not lose the war, right? For example, he would
True.
not
Yes,
lose
Master.
the palace to you. It's very logical. Okay. You see, even if I'm telling you about the hell or lower world portal or connection area, etc., it also depends on how near it is to this leader headquarters. In a headquarters, maybe it's in there, but it might not be too near to his desk, for example, then the effect is less, or more or less. But still, its effect is very strong. The effect is very strong.
Yes, Master. Understand.
It could be more, could be less, depend on the leaders as well. Yes? And if he's morally more higher or less high, or if he is less ambitious inside or less violent, etc., then it affects him less. Yeah, for example. Or the road or the portal is less powerful than elsewhere, for example, like that. So it depends on that, even though some sit on the sub-portals, but that sub-portal is less powerful than the other sub-portals. Or that hell portals or lower world portal is less powerful than the other one. Just like in this world, we have more powerful country, yes, more powerful airplane, wider road or narrower road, yes, more powerful leaders and less powerful leaders, etc. More dictating or less dictating, etc., etc. Yeah, okay, same. Hell and lower worlds have also degree in intensity, yes. It depends on the depth of humans committed when they were alive.
Understand.
Okay, I am telling you from ABC, okay?
Thank you, Master.
Yes, it's easier.
Thank you so much.
I have taken time to make it into ABC.
Wow, thank you so much, Master.
I have scrambled it in writing, and I could not even read it. So I thought I better put it back, all together in ABC. So I mean, one by one, check again and put it back into ABC. Before it was from A and Z and F and then K and then H and then back to again. It was very chaotic, like many other time I told you. It was never in ABC.
A zillion thank you, Master, for that.
A zillion welcome, baby. Okay, I know you're waiting. It's a long list, so I have to tell you now instead of before, okay? So that the question answer will be more flowing, yeah?
Yes,
We don't
Master.
want to know much about hell, so we save it to the last, huh?
Yes.
Here, come. Ready for hell?
Yes, ready?
Ready for hell. My God. I'm laughing, but when I was looking at this inside, I was terrified and crying so much and feeling so sorry. Now I tell you more about sub-portals, mean the roundabouts where all the roads meet before going to different main portals. Okay.
Yes, Master.
I'm telling you now, not everywhere, but just the leaders' seat, okay? The leaders' palace or headquarters, because they are the one who influence the whole group or the whole country, the whole region, and the whole world.
Yes, Master. Understand.
Yeah. So I don't just tell the whole country, just the leaders is enough. Yes. And of course, if the country has more negative portals, then that country is more vulnerable. Not just because of the leader sitting on one or two of the negative areas, but because the country has more negative areas. Okay? Now,
Yes, Master.
Afghanistan, President Palace, one lower portal, big one. I mean, not sub. When I don't say anything, then it's big. Okay, main. When I say sub, you mean, the junction road.
Yes,
okay?
Master.
Okay. Afghanistan President Palace have one lower portal inside and one lower road inside. So the negative effect on him would be 120%. Poor guy. Yes. Now you still want to be president? I hope not.
No, I don't, Master.
Okay. The more I read, the more you will be happy to just stand there. Okay.
Yes, Master.
And not in any palace, not in any power. Okay. Even in the Afghanistan military headquarters have one lower portal, big one, and one lower road in. And the effect here is stronger, is 130% on the army, yeah? On the leader of the army. Of course, the leader of the army will influence the whole army, yeah? Of course, né? And now, the Taliban headquarters as well, the Taliban's headquarters, have one lower road in. And their effect for them is 90% only. Well, thank God, eh? Maybe that's why the actions are less than it would have been. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
I mean, they have action. But here and there, now and then.
Yes,
yeah?
yes, Master.
Even though it's terrible, but it would be worse if they have more negative areas in their headquarters. Okay. Now, Algeria, even. President Palace have one hell road near, 2.3 meter near. The effect is about only 10% because it's a very less intense hell road. That's why. And the police headquarters of Algeria have one lower road near, also 2 meter near. The effect also 10%. Maybe that's why they have just a little bit protest here and there, huh? And not much, right?
Yeah.
Do they have a lot? No, huh?
Not much.
Not as much
now.
Not as much as the
Yeah.
others. Okay, and it's quick. Yeah. Quickly subside. Okay. Now Argentina, even. Phew, the producer of beef. Argentina President Palace. All of the world's most powerful people, leaders. You were here. Argentina President Palace have one hell road near, about 2.2 meter near. Affect only 10%. Thank God. Armenia Presidential Palace have one near also, one hell road near. 2.3 meters. Affect also 10%. You will ask me why farther and still affect 10%. It may be different power in the road, okay? And also
Yes.
not much difference, yes. 1.3 or 1.2 is not much different. 10% effect on the decision or lifestyle or feeling of the president and the staff. Yeah? Now, Australia, Mike. Australia PM Palace, Michael, listen, your country. Have one hell road near, 3 meter near, affect only 10%, thank God. But the military headquarters of the Australian country have also one lower road near, about 3.2 meters near, affect 9%. Depends on the hell portal intensity of negative power or less. The hell road also leading to which hell that had less or more effect in negative power, okay? The portal and the road also connected with each other in the intensity as well. Whew. Other country, when I don't mention, means they don't have, okay?
Yes,
means
Master.
their president palace are in a neutral place. But as I told you, no blessing place either, as in a neutral place, or maybe a good, a brighter place, but no hell, no negative place, that's it. So if I don't mention, then don't ask for it, okay?
Yes, Master.
Now, Bahrain Royal Palace have one hell road very near, 2 meter near only. But the effect is 110%. Must be a big hell road. And in the military, Bahrain military headquarters have one lower road in. Effect is 80% negatively. Police headquarters of Bahrain have one lower road also in. 90% effect negative. Bangladesh President Palace have one hell road in. But the negative effect is 80% only. Belarus President Palace. There is one hell portal, the sub, only sub, mean the roundabout. One sub hell portal in, the effect is 130%. And 2 hell road in, and 2 hell road near, a few meters away. So actually you have a sub hell portal and hell road in, and 2 hell roads near as well. Militaries in Belarus headquarters, the military headquarters have one lower road in, which affect them 80% negatively. Okay, that's that. Now in Belgium even, Joko, listen, your country, I'm sorry I have to tell you the bad things. But not the whole country, yeah? Your country is okay. It's just there's one party. I think there are 2 parties in your country, right, Choco?
Yes.
One
yes.
is a French party and one is a Dutch party. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. The Dutch party headquarters happened to have one hell road nearby, 2 meters near. And it affect them, but only 60% negatively. Oh, thanks God for that, huh? Otherwise, they would have civil war. If it is a bigger hell road, we would be in trouble, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay, now, Bermuda, PM Palace. PM, Prime Minister Palace. We have one hell road 2 meters near, affect 70%.
Bhutan Royal Palace have one hell road near, about 2 meters near. The effect is 70%.
Bolivia Presidential Palace have one 3 meter near, one lower road, affect 40%. Bosnia and Herzegovina Presidential Palace have one near hell road, 2 meter near, affect 70%. Botswana Presidential Palace have one lower road in, affect 70%. A military headquarters of Botswana have one hell road 3 meter near, affect 80%. This is all negatively, huh? Negative, eh? Yes. We talk about all the negative things now. No heaven road anymore. No heaven portal.
Yes,
No
Master.
blessing power.
Bouvet Island, one lower road.
Brazil even. Brazil president, palace even, have one hell road near, 3 meters. But it's not very intense one, so the effect only 20%. But lucky the presidents, they are highly morally intended, so they decided better. Still, it would be better if they don't sit in that palace, work elsewhere. Yes. Burma presidential palace have one sub lower portal in and 2 lower road in and 2 lower road near a few meters, 2 meters. And because of 1 sub in and 2 row in, the effect is 150% for Burma presidents and, personnel, the supporters. Now, the Burmese military headquarters has 1 sub lower portal in and 1 lower road in and 3 lower road near, about 2 to 3 meters near. The effect is 150%. So they don't make war with others, but they are not that peaceful to each other either, huh?
Yes, Master.
Okay. It's obvious, eh? Yes.
Definitely, Master, yes.
The Canada, I'm sorry. I don't pick on any nation. It's just what given to me, okay?
Yes, Master.
I would never imagine Canada has any problem.
Yeah.
But not the Prime Minister palace has problem, it's the military headquarters. It has 1 hell road near about 3 meters. So it affects 40% negatively. Chechnya. I think they still have a little turmoil here and there now and then, huh? Rebel group or something. The presidential palace have 1 lower road near. Effect is 100%. Oh, must be a bad one. Or a long road. Sometimes it's in, but it's only a corner in, okay? Or a partially in, but sometimes it's in the whole length of the palace. Then the effect is more. See what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Or maybe it's nearer to the leaders, yes? So if it's nearer to leaders, sometimes even he doesn't want to make war, other people would want to war with him. Or make trouble for him all the time. Give him headaches and maybe unwell. Chile, I never thought. Chile, yeah? Presidential palace. You know Chile, next to Argentina?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Presidential palace have 1 lower portal near. The sub-portal near, okay? Effect is 20%. China presidential palace have 1 lower row one sub lower portal in, which affect 100%, and 1 lower road in, also affect another 100%. So together 200%. And the Prime Minister of China palace have 1 lower road in, affect 100%. So altogether, the government leaders there, the top leaders, has been affected 300% negatively. Okay, Colombia, president, palace, government don't have problem, but the FARC, FARC headquarters, the rebellious FARC headquarters, you know,
Yes,
right?
Master.
Okay. They have 1 sub-hell portal in, which affect them 300%.
No wonder.
And, 2 hell road in the headquarters as well, which affect them also another 150%. And they have 2 hell road near, which affect them another 90%. So altogether about 540% negative effect on the fast leaders, yeah? Okay, now we know. Côte d'Ivoire, presidential palace, the old one, the one that they have just taken. One sub-lower world portal, near only, 7 meter near. But one lower road, 4 meter near also. And one hell road in it. So the effect is 350% negatively. I would not congratulate the new president for taking over the palace. I would prefer that he move somewhere before something else happens.
Yes, Master.
You can't blame the old president, you know.
Yeah, now we understand.
Who knows what will happen next? Because sometimes this negative effect takes time to wreak havoc on person. You see what I mean? Take time. And also wait for the time of karma and collective karma and other things. Yes? Okay. Now, Croatia presidential palace has one hell road 4 meter near, affect 30%. Cuba presidential palace have one hell road 2 meter near, 40% negative effect. Cyprus, the little island near Greece. Now, presidential palace of Cyprus have one lower road, one sub-lower portal in, and 2 lower road in and 2 lower road near, about 2 to 3 meters near. So the negative effect is 300%. Oh my God. Cyprus used to have war or not, right?
Yes, Master, yes. Yes.
Just recently stopped.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah?
Yes, very recently.
Oh, heavy. Oh my God. Okay. Now, Egypt. After reading all this, you will know why, huh? We will know why there are turmoils in these places. Egypt presidential palace, one hell road in. The effect is 150% negatively. The military headquarters have one lower road in, which affect them 100%. So altogether, the government and the leaders of military have 250% negative effect on whatever they do. If I am Egypt, I don't want to be president because they will put me in that old palace and then who knows what will happen. Huh? Maybe I turn it into a meditation place. Huh? Okay, some more coming. France. Just the lower parliament, the lower house of parliament's palace has one sub-lower portal in, and 2 lower roads in and 2 lower road near, about a few meters near. The effect is, oh God, 400%. Phew. I don't like that.
Very sad.
What did the lower parliament do? Anything recently? Anytime?
Not the parliament, but they...
I think they approved something for more war in Libya or something lately.
Yeah, they wanted to give arms to the Libyan Protestants, and they wanted to, fight more over there.
Uh-huh. They did give arms until some country members of Security Council, UN, opposed, and then...
But they wanted to do even more, yes.
Because it's not lawful or something. Okay, good. Good that they count. Good that we have Security Council. Some. Okay, now Gaza Strip. Hamas headquarters have only one lower road in, so the effect about 100%. And the Fatah headquarters have one hell road near, about 4 meter 10 near. So the Fatah has the negative effect on their decision, about 40%. The Hamas has more negative influence. Okay, now Georgia, the country Georgia, presidential palace have one hell road in. A big one. The effect is 200%. Just one hell road is enough. My God, 200%. Germany. Nothing now, but just for the sake of history, I was curious. If German has no hell portal, nothing, how come? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
How come we have the trouble before with the Nazis, yeah? So I have done some research extra. It's interesting to see that the Führer, Hitler, headquarters, has one sub-lower portal in, but a big one, big sub, and 2 lower road in, and 2 lower road near, 2 to 3 meters near, and 3 hell road near, about 1 meter near, and also 1 sub-hell portal in, and 1 hell road in. Oh, so many negative portals and roads. That's why, huh? No wonder. It's really things to consider. I hope nobody used that headquarters for anything. What do they do with that? Nothing, huh? Just museum?
Maybe museum, like
Okay.
you mentioned before.
They did, huh?
I'm not
It's
sure.
a museum
Master.
now?
I'm not sure.
Anybody know? Okay, never mind. Nobody using it now, so it's good.
Yes, Master.
We have Greeks now. We finished with Germany, right? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Okay. No wonder now. So you don't blame the German people. You don't think negative about German people, okay? It's just that place, special place, concentrates so much negative power there. And he happened to be there. He probably was sent from them, you know? Yes, otherwise who would reside in such a place where so many concentration up to now? That's the most concentrated negative power. Yeah, you can see that, right?
Yes,
Up
Master.
to now, up to what we have seen up to now, and I don't remember any more concentration of negative power like that. So the German people that I met, they are very nice, very loyal friends, very good.
Yes, we see that.
And German husbands are very nice people, very, very nice. I had one, I know. I've seen many other German husbands, very nice also. German people are really nice, the one I met, huh? Okay. Now, also remember, Germans have taken in many Vietnamese refugees whom I worked with during their trouble, during their flee from Vietnam turmoil before. German takes in a lot and take care of them a lot. Good care. Even to the teeth, take care of dental. Yeah, when they are still in the refugee camp, I take them to the dentist, and that's where I met my husband, of course.
Wow.
I took them to the dental department of a big university hospital. Yes, and he was practicing there that time. So many other dentists, of course, and they all want. I have heard from my husband afterward that they all want to take me out, so he hurried quick. I mean, not all, but many of them. All they are all young and handsome, and
Wow.
yeah, good-looking dentists, to be. All students, young, yeah. All blonde, almost blonde or black, whatever. They are very handsome and very good looking. I remember that. And very kind to the patients that I brought, the Vietnamese refugees that I brought. Other doctors in different departments also very kind. I brought the refugees to different places, I put them with the dentist to drill because they don't need much to talk anymore. And then I left. I take others to the ear and tongue department, for example. And then after translation, all the thing, and then I go next door for the other kind of treatment, different doctors. Yeah, so in one day I would take maybe at least 10 patients to different places. Yes. I was working very... Huh?
So
What?
10 doctors in love.
I'm not sure 10, but the dentist I knew because my husband told me afterward. Only after I married him. Before, no, he didn't tell me. But the other doctors, nobody told me, so I'm not sure. Okay? Other department, I'm not sure. Now we go to Haiti. Presidential Palace. Did I say Greeks already? One hell road near Presidential Palace. 2 meter 0.2 near 40%. Now Haiti president, you know, sometimes it doesn't affect only in war, but affect in different things. War, it could be economy war as well. You understand me?
Yes,
make
Master.
wrong move, yes, and then make people suffer. The whole country suffer. A wrong investment, everything could happen. Not just war. War, it would be more violence, energy in the country as well to help. Yeah, or more health portal in there, or more health roads crossing the country, for example, then it's more evident. Otherwise, there will be different kind of suffering for the country if the leader happened to sit in or near negative related areas. Now, Haiti presidential palace has one health road in and affect him 130%. Oh, no wonder so many, several of them cannot sit very well there. I would advise the new one, go somewhere else to sit, yeah, abandon the palace. You can work anywhere. I'm working also and I don't need the palace, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Master, that's true.
Of course, it's nicer to have a palace and have servants, I have butlers and have chauffeurs, but yeah, well, I have only 2 assistants and some dogs. And a very, very small residential place. Altogether, how much square meter do we have here? Guys, can you tell me? The living room, how many square meters? Can you guess? 5, 4? 4 square meters? No, 4, huh? 4.5 square meters. And this room is about 3 square meters. 2 and 3, 2 by 2, so how much is that? 2.5 square meters? 6 square meters? Really? 6 square meters. Really? Then the living room has more square meters. But 8 square meters? 8 square meters? Then, right? And my room, how much? 2 square meters? 2 by 1.5, then, yeah. How much? 2.5 square meters? 2.5? Something like that. Okay, who cares? So altogether about 6 and 8, how much? 14 and 2.5, 16.5, and the kitchen 2 square meters, right? How much is that? 18 square meters and half.
Wow.
That's plenty. Yes. Okay. And you can even work for the whole world, not to talk about our nation. Yeah, who needs a palace? I would run away from it. Now that I know all the palaces like that, I don't even want to visit any. Please. I was invited one by the President Bush, but somehow the letter did not get to me. I only knew it afterward, and they helped me to apologize. You know, yeah, one or two of the staff in the TV, in your TV station, knows that. They transferred the letter to me, but then somebody, my assistant, did not give it to me for some reason. Okay, now. Okay, we finished where? We finished Haiti. Now we have Honduras. Honduras presidential palace have 1 lower portal in, and 2 lower road near, and 2 lower road in. Okay, like 4 and 6 meters near. Okay. Oh no, sorry. 2 near, about 4 meters near, and the other one 2 near, 6 meters near. The effect is still 170% negative. Honduras. No wonder they have trouble with each other, huh? The president, eh? Okay. Now, hopefully they change it to another place and shake hands and work truly with each other. Hong Kong, a governor place, has 1 hell road 2 meters near. Affect 80%. Hungary, presidential palace, have 1 hell road 2 meters near. The effect is 70%. Wow. What's wrong with Hungary? I heard before they didn't even have president, and the president just come up. He voted for himself or something like that. That was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. And I think now is a new president or whatever, or prime minister, whatever. And nobody voted for nobody. He just came up and there's no government. In Hungary, everything easy. Okay, now, continue. Iceland have one lower road in. You know Iceland? Yes?
Yes, Master.
Yeah? Iceland island. 100% effect. India even, my God, I would never dream of that. But the truth is the truth, I have to tell you. Sorry to offend you, Mike. Presidential palace have one hell road 2 meters near, and still the effect is 60%. Now, Indonesia presidential palace have one lower road 2 meters near. The effect is 60%. Wow, this must be a big one. Because it's similar to, the effect is the same to the hell road, so it must be a big one.
Iraq Prime Minister Palace, one big lower port in, 2 lower road in, 2 lower road 4 meters near. The effect is 260%.
Okay. Iran. Sorry, Sonia. Presidential palace. You know I have nothing against your country, right? You know that, right? I have tried to help as much as I can all these years. And still do. Iran presidential palace have one hell road inside. The effect is 150%. The military headquarters of Iran has one lower portal in and one sub-lower portal in and one lower road in. The effect together is 300%. So the countries, the president and the military have 450% negative effect on whatever decision they make or on their personal well-being. Ireland, the Prime Minister Palace has one hell road 1 meter 20 near. The effect is 60%. But the rebels' headquarters, even they still keep it now. The now kept headquarters of the rebels, the one who want to oppose the government. Their headquarters at present has one sub-lower portal in and 2 lower road in. Also 2 lower road 3 meters near. So the effect is 170%. Let's pray for their peace. If it's like this, I don't think it will have. It might happen. It might have war again. Any leaders or militaries or armed groups sit in any negative areas is at risk of starting trouble, or being in trouble again. Israel Prime Minister Palace have one sub-hell portal in and 3 hell road in and 1 hell road near, 2 meters near. The effect is 450%. Now the Israel military headquarters have one sub-lower portal in and 1 hell road 4 meter 20 near and 1 lower portal, 1 lower road also near and 3 lower road in. So the effect altogether is 360%. Phew. I wouldn't like to be anywhere there, leader or not. Now we go to Jordan. Jordan Prime Minister Palace, 1 sub-lower portal in, 1 lower road near, and 3 lower road in. The effect is 260%. Oh, I'm sorry, I jumped. Japan has something as well. Japan, the military headquarters have one lower road near, 2 meter 30 near. The effect is 40%. North Korea, the leader, the supreme leader palace. Oh, there is a palace? No, residence. The supreme leader of North Korea residence. And palace also. Let me check again. The residence, not the palace. Okay. North Korea supreme leaders palace, a residence, have one hell portal, big inn, one big hell portal inn, and one hell road inn as well. So the negative effect 400%. Whew. That's why there's sometimes this and that, huh? Sometimes peace, sometimes not. Sorry, Korean people. Laos. Did I say Jordan already? Jordan PM, yeah? Palace? Yes? Yes. Now, Laos, presidential palace have one hell road in. The effect is 200% negative.
Yes, Master.
Yes. Okay. Now, Latvia, presidential palace has one lower road, 2 meter 30 near. So the effect 30%. Lebanon, Prime Minister Palace have one sub lower portal 3 meter 20 near, and one lower road near 4 meter near, and another 3 is about 7 meter near, but still the effect is 60% on the Prime Minister of Lebanon. Now, Liberia is different. Presidential palace have one hell road in. 200% negative. Wow, no wonder. The ex-Liberia president had done something, right? They are even suing him in the International Criminal Court, right? Still having trouble. Is that not so?
Yes, Master.
Mm-hmm. So, the new president, I think, is bringing the ex-president to court for crimes against humanity.
Yes.
But she also should be careful, because sitting in that place, there will be trouble, no matter how good you want to be. Now, Libya. I told you already before, right? I tell you again. The leader of Libya residents, the top leader, have one sub-hell portal in, and one hell road 2 meters near, and 3 hell roads in his residence. The effect is 500% negative power. Now, Malaysia, even the Royal Palace, one lower road 2 meters near. The effect is 40%. In Malaysia, they keep changing kings anyway, There's a clan, and one king become ruler for a while, and then next one, another one, I think, like that. Is that correct?
Yes, Master.
Okay, thank you. Now, the Malaysian police headquarters have a sub-hell portal in it, and 2 hell road 3 meters near, and 2 hell road 4 meters near. Within 4 meters, within 3 meters. So the effect is 430%. God. Yeah, I guess why is the 2 near and 2 in, or 1 in and 3 near, because when there is a sub-portal, that means there's always 4 roads connected to it, to different hell portals. So it depends on the intensity. They give more negative power or not. So sometimes, if like the sub-portal is in the corner, then there is maybe 2 rows inside, but another 2 rows outside, within 3 or 4 meters near. Sometimes the road is weak, then after 4 meters, they don't have effect to that particular place anymore, but affect, the next junction of that city. What did I say? Malaysia? Okay, finish. Police headquarters. Now, Mexico Presidential Palace has one lower road near, about 2 meters 10. The effect is 30%. Monaco Palace, I told you already, they don't have any negative things in the palace or near, but they have one spiritual blessing line, 7 meters near. The effect is about 10% positive power, only 10%. Because this line is not very strong, and 7 meters far is too far. Yeah, so the positive power is only 10%. But at least, better than negative, better than nothing.
Yes, Master.
But they have 3 blessing anyway,
Yeah.
It's just one that near the palace. Yes. One is in the middle of the square. They call it Golden Square, because the price there are worth in gold. The Golden Square, and it's 30 meters above the earth. So, you have to climb up in order to sit there to get the effect. They have hotels there, but low. Yes, I don't think 30 meters. Yes. It's nearby the hotel, but not in the hotel. It's in the square. But I tell you, it's interesting. That square, a lot of people go there, and everybody happy when they go there. They like it there. They have a coffee shop, Café de Paris there, and Hotel de Paris opposite each other, and always full of people. It's a very energetic place. But sadly, they put a casino there also, on the other corner. Also, a lot of people go there and lose a lot of money. Happily, or sadly. Talking about hell is not much good. Casino won't help either. Okay, where were we? Monaco, yes. Okay, we finished, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Mongolia Presidential Palace have a sub-low portal, 4 meters near. One lower road, 6 meters near. And 3 lower road, 8 meters near. The effect is only 30%. Because the distance, and maybe the less intensity of the road and of the portal. Now, we go to Morocco. Royal Palace has a sub-lower portal 3 meters near, and 1 lower road 6 meters near, and 3 lower road 8 meters near. The effect is 40%. Nepal. Prime Minister Palace has 1 sub-lower portal near, 3 meters. 1 lower road near, 4 meters. 3 lower road near, 6 meters. The effect, 60%. New Zealand. I told you before, I guess, no? But we tell again, as the list goes on. Prime Minister Palace has 1 big lower portal near, about 3 meters near, and 1 6 meter near lower road. So altogether 40% negative influence on the PMs, personally or nationally. Military headquarters of New Zealand has 1 hell road near, about 2 meters near. That affect them 50%. Now, Pakistan Prime Minister Palace has 1 lower road near, which affect him 40%. Pakistan Presidential Palace has 1 lower portal, big one, inside the Presidential Palace. Oh, my God. The PM Palace is only 4 meters near the lower road, but the Presidential Palace has 1 big hell portal in. The effect on him, 340%. Now, the military headquarters of Pakistan has one big lower portal in, which affect them 300%, and one lower road in. Yeah, altogether 300%. Now, the Al-Qaeda in Pakistan headquarters, I think that's the headquarters of the whole group of Al-Qaeda everywhere, right? Al-Qaeda headquarters in Pakistan have one big lower portal in and one lower road in. The effect is 300%. The military and the Al-Qaeda, they all affected negatively, and the president and the prime minister as well. The prime minister has the least effect from the negative power, but the president, the military, and the Al-Qaeda leaders, they have very big influence from negative power. Panama President Palace has one hell road in. The effect is 200%. I don't remember all what happened to these presidents before or now, but if you check out, maybe you can explain why they did what they did, huh? Or why things happened to them the way they happened, or why things happened to their countries, or happening to their countries.
Yes, Master.
And if not happen, maybe will happen even, okay, in time. Now, the Philippines, the governments don't have much problem. Let me check again. No have. Despite all the trouble they had before with the presidents, they don't have anything in there. Maybe they are residents, the ex-presidents, residents. Before, if they had problem because the residents have something, but I don't want to check about that now. It's okay now. The presidential palace don't have anything, government seat don't have anything, then we don't have to worry now. Yeah, whatever gone is gone. But the rebels' headquarters in Philippines have 4 lower road in, and 1 sub lower portal near, 2 meters near. The effect is 170%. They still have like rebels problem, right? In Philippines, right?
Yes, Master.
Often, eh? I mean, not that often, but now and again they're still there. Okay, now, Poland presidential palace have 1 lower portal in, and 4 lower roads near, about 3 meters near, 2-3 meters near. The effect is 180%. Oh my God. Could it be that that's why the president and all his strongmen died together in an aeroplane? Yeah, it is. You see, if you don't even make war, you are eliminated. Like before, there was a prime minister of Israel. He wanted to make peace with Palestine, remember? What's his name? Do you remember, any of you? Before Netanyahu. And then he began to even demolish some of the settlement from the Israel people to return it to the Palestine. And then he got ill.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, and had to be hospitalized, and then he can't go back to office again. It's terrible. It's a bad place to be. If it's on a negative area, then it's better move. Because if you don't harm others, you will harm yourself. I have seen that in the research for this, but in the vision, when I meditate. Oh, you can also say research, spiritually, to see why things happen and how we can bring peace faster into the world and save lives and save the planet. That's why I did all this. Otherwise, what for? Yeah, what for? Now, Russia, right now, the governments don't have any problem. But because I wonder why they had trouble before, or they influenced badly the many country in Europe, so I did also do research on that. The former leaders, like former leader like Stalin headquarters, residence before, it has one sub-hell portal in it, and 2 hell road near, and 2 hell road in. 2 hell road near about 1 or 2 meters, and 2 hell road in. So there's 1 hell portal in and 2 road in. So the effect is 560%. Huh? Now we know why, hey? Yeah. Just for history explanation. Now Saudi Arabia Royal Palace has one lower portal, a sub-lower portal near, about 4 meters near, and 4 lower road near, about 4 meters to 6 meters near. The effect is 50%. But the Saudi Arabia military headquarters has one sub-lower portal in, 2 lower road in, and 2 lower road near, about 2 to 4 meters near. So the effect on the military leaders, decision is about 240%. Wow. When you have power in your hand and you sit there on the negative road, sure things happen. Even if it's not in your country, then you go elsewhere. Slovenia even, I'm sorry, supposed to be one of my favorite places because the president was there. But even Slovenia presidential palace has a sub-lower portal near, 1 meter near, 4 lower road near, about 3 to 4 meters near, and the effect is 60% negatively. Wow. Can you see that? The president, that's why he's morally fit. So he don't do anything wrong or don't do anything bad to his country or the neighbor or don't incite anything or don't join into any war party, but he's eliminated. First he has cancer, and then because he meditate, retreat and vegan, so he became better, but still he cannot live long to help the country. You see, a bad place is like that. A bad palace even worse. You know why? Because the whole country's karma also affecting the president. Yes? And the president also affect the whole country. So they're all connected together. You're just not a normal person which you carry your own karma or your loved ones or some enemies or nearby, it's different. But when you are a leader of a nation, you have to shoulder the whole nation as well. And whatever the nation's karma, you have to share some. Yeah? That's why he cannot stay long in power, even though he don't do anything wrong. He doesn't want to, but then he's eliminated somehow. You can see that? Same with the Prime Minister of Israel before. If you sit in that palace, in that place where negative power conjugate, then either you harm others or you harm yourself. If you harm yourself, maybe it's not too bad, but you harm others, the effect will be multiple in this life and the next life for yourself and for others who you drag into the negative actions as well. Yeah? It's terrible. I told you that's why being leaders is very vulnerable and very in danger all the time. Not just visibly, not just physically by the bad advisors or, people around you who seek power or who serve you or advise you for special interests or flatter you to ruin your moral standard and humility and sound judgment and boost your ego, but also invisibly by the negative power. Yeah? No wonder there is an idiom said, heavy are the heads that bear the crowns. Okay, Slovenia we finish, huh?
Yes, Master.
Somalia, President Palace had one lower portal in and 4 lower road near, 1 to 4 meters near. The effect is 350%. The Somalia military has 1 lower road in, effect 100%. And the pirates in Somalia headquarters, they have 1 sub-hell portal in, and 4 hell road near, 1 to 5 meters near. The effect on these pirates is 400%.
In Spain, the Basque separate group called ETA, the headquarters, has 1 sub-lower portal in and 4 lower road in. The negative effect is 350%.
Sri Lanka President Palace has 1 sub-hell portal near, only near, 4 meters near, and 4 hell road near, about 4 to 5 meters near. The effect is still 130% negatively. Sudan North President Palace, the north, not the south. The south don't have any, thank God. Probably they don't have a president palace yet. I hope they build on the group one. Now, because it's a new nation, I'm not sure they have presidential palace or not yet. But the north, old presidential palace now, have 1 sub-lower portal about 8 meters near, and 4 lower roads about 5 meters to 7 meters near. The effect is 70%. Maybe that's why they settle their conflicts easily, at least quicker than it would have been in the Civil War conflict. Yes. Now, Syria Presidential Palace have 1 sub-lower portal in and 4 lower road in. So the effect is 280%. Taiwan, sorry, Taiwan president and all that don't have anything. The parliament place has 1 lower road in. The effect is 100%. That explains it why they fight all the time during meeting. Li Faiyuan, the fighting party area there, their headquarters, their parliament place, not headquarters, their parliament where they are making the law. They call Li Faiyuan. They have 1 lower road in there, and their effect is 100%. Now, the last one we have, not the last, but Tibet, Potala have 1 spiritual blessing line, and it has 300% positive blessing power. I told you already, I tell you again. I'm just reading ABC, okay? Thailand, Prime Minister Palace, has 1 sub-lower portal in and 4 lower road about 3 to 5 meters near. The effect is 150%. Thailand military headquarters have 1 sub-hell portal in and 4 hell roads near, 1 to 3 meters near. The negative effect is 400%. Tunisia Presidential Palace, 1 lower road in. The effect is 100%. The police headquarters of Tunisia have 1 hell road near, 2 meters near. That affect them 90%. Now, Turkey Prime Minister Palace has 1 hell road, 2 meter, 0.2 near. Affect him or the personnel 90%. Oh, I thought it's finished, but still more here. I can't remember all this, lucky I wrote it down, or I would never remember all this. It's too many countries.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. Now, United Arab Emirates, top leaders headquarters, has 1 lower road, about 3 meters near. But it affects them 50% negatively. the leader, the top leader. Huh? That's it. The United Kingdom Prime Minister Palace has one sub-lower world portal near, about 5 meters near. 4 lower road, about 3 to 4 meters near. Affect 50% negatively. United States White House have one sub-lower portal about 3 meters near. 1 lower road in the White House, yes? The effect on the president and there, the staff there, 120% negative side. I don't wonder anymore. Venezuela presidential palace. He's a good man, but look at what affect him. He has cancer, now he has to have chemotherapy in Cuba again. In his palace, he has one sub-lower world portal near, about 1 meter near only, about this much near, and 1 lower road in. The effect on the presidents, especially, on the personnel it's less, but on the presidents, because he's the head of the countries. I told you already why, yeah? The effect on him, 130%. He's not trying to do anything bad, because he's a good man, but then it affects him. You see what I mean? They destroy him. So that maybe they can find some other leaders who is bad, so can be their instrument instead. I've seen that. If a good leader sit in that area, if they don't want to do war or anything bad, then they will be harmed or eliminated. Up to now, we've seen that, huh?
Yes,
Somehow.
Master.
Vietnam, Aulac. North Military Headquarters have 2 lower road in, 1 lower portal in, and 2 lower road near, 1 to 3 meters near. The effect on them, 350%. Yemen Presidential Palace has 1 sub-hell portal in, and 3 hell road in, and 1 hell road 2 meters near. The effect is 400%. And he keeps wanting to go back there, to celebrate, to do whatever, to rule the country again. I would not. I would run away from that palace immediately. Leave everything behind in a second. Now, you see, people don't understand. Sometimes things look good, but they're not good. Yes? And sometimes a shabby house or a thatched hut, but they're full of happiness and blessing power. See what I mean? Yes.
Yes, Master.
Now, the military headquarters of Yemen military headquarters, I should say, have 1 lower road in, 1 sub-lower portal in, 3 lower road 2 or 3 meters near. The effect 380%. Now, Zimbabwe Presidential Palace have 1 sub-hell portal in, and 3 hell road in, and 1 hell road 2 meters near. The effect is 350%. Okay. The accuracy of my report is 98%, because I'm not in those areas. But 98% only. Okay? Sorry, not 100%.
Thank you so much, Master.
I finished my report. Thank you. And you're welcome. Any more questions?
Master, thank you so much for all this information, and I hope all leaders will follow your advice.
We have to thank heaven
Thanks heaven and thanks to you.
and all the gods and goddesses and angels and divinity who helped me to access to all these incredible details. Okay, no more questions?
That's all our questions, Master.
All right.
We would like to thank you so much for risking your safety for the sake of the world.
All right. I don't mind if I die anytime. Just I need to live. I want to stay alive. To continue working.
We want you to stay alive too, Master.
Yeah. Yeah, we will stay alive to work, huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes. Otherwise, dying is not that big deal. Dying is a blessing. If we don't do anything wrong in this life, the quicker we die, the better. For us, yes?
Yes,
But
Master.
we want to stay because we want to help the world. Okay, if you have no more questions, I thank you for your patience and your good questions today, your concentration, and your good job today. Good job.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you so much, Master.
Yes. I also thank you for your question, eh? So I have the chance to answer you. To answer you for the sake of everybody. Yes. Because of that, we have conference. Otherwise, not really just for ourselves or our curiosity. The less we know about these things, the better for us. It's not pleasant, you know.
Yes, Master.
I had some incidents or accidents whenever I had to delve into this kind of issue. Yeah, it's not big deal, but like pain, sometimes twisting arms, or legs, or fingers for a few days. One time I even fall on top of my two dogs, one by one. One on the sofa and another one when I rolled it again on the floor.
Oh,
Yes, it's not pleasant doing these things.
understand.
Okay. All right. We see you next time if we have something, if I can find out the place.
Beloved Master, we feel very honored and grateful to have this time with you today and be immersed in your grace, love, and divine wisdom and blessings.
We pray that the insights and secrets you reveal during this conference will help uplift humanity's consciousness as we progress towards a loving and peaceful vegan planet, a heavenly planet for all beings.
I pray so too.
Master, we thank heaven for your presence on earth at this needed time, and we pray for your health and protection always.
Thank you.
Master, we love you.
Thank you. I need that. I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you all. And thank you for all your loving dedication to the world's benefit. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah.